How's it going, everyone? Well, we're a little over a week since picking up my Model Y Performance, and it was a great experience. Didn't find anything to be concerned about as far as quality control, but the last couple of days I had some issues. You're probably wondering, well, what's going on? So my car is about a little over a week old, and I've driven already over 700 miles. But I've noticed that airbag warning. I ignored it a few days, thinking it might be part of the warnings that people have shared on the forums when they are using the tow hitch with the bike rack. And so, yesterday I decided to remove the bike rack and went to go pick up the kids at school. The warning continued to display, and so then I was like, man, this might not be normal anymore. I even checked like the logs and stuff, and it's clear, it's empty. There's nothing there. So I set up an appointment to go to the service center, and it's like, actually I was able to schedule one in about 2-3 days, but I have a little bit of time. I'm gonna go and drop by there to see if someone can just take a look real quick. But I've already been in contact with a tech support person because they wanted additional details. I sent them a picture of the warning and told them that, yeah, it's been happening for a few days now, and there's no log, so I don't know, they probably remote connected and checked, but we'll see. I'm also going to the service center for another reason, and that other reason is this is the wall connector, Tesla wall connector, and this is the box of the new one, and what's inside is my old one. And this, I don't know if this is the V2 wall connector, but it's the one right before they added the Wi-Fi connection. But what happened with this old one is it burned. Oops, I don't know if you could see that, but there's some burns in there. The wire broke and everything, so you can see burn marks on this cable. And this happened probably already a year ago. I just haven't had time to do a video on it. But I called Tesla, and they asked me some questions because they can't remotely connect to this and get diagnostics. But I took pictures and stuff, and yeah, it's burned. So they asked me some questions and I answered them, and I guess they determined that it's a malfunction or something. I mean, my Model 3, when I had it, was giving me warnings of like high temperature or something. So I was like, it's summer, we're in California, it's normal. But eventually it stopped charging, and I smelled some burn smell. Like, oh, something's wrong. This doesn't seem right. So I shut it off and opened it up, and yeah, the wires were burned. But thankfully, nothing else happened. Like the house didn't burn down. The garage didn't go up in smoke. No, but in all seriousness, good thing it didn't burst into flames, because the car's right next to it, and with the batteries and everything, it could have been a lot worse. So they ended up replacing it for free. I think I had it for a year maybe or more, but they went ahead and replaced it. But they replaced it with, I think, what is the V3, where it has the Wi-Fi connection. So all I had to pay is my electrician once again to reinstall it, but I didn't have to pay what I paid for to first install it, since the conduit and everything was already there. He just had to swap it out. But yeah, so I've been holding it off for a while, and I'm gonna go bring it to the service center, and they'll dispose of it properly. That's what they told me to do when they replaced it. So since I'm gonna go there for this issue, I might as well go and drop off the charger and leave it with them. So we're here at Rancho Cucamonga, Tesla, and in a few months I think they're gonna be moving to the Upland location where I picked up my Model Y Performance. But I'm just gonna see if there's someone available to come check out the warning, and see if I'm supposed to be driving it. I went into the forums, and it looks like a lot of people who are reporting similar issues with the airbag warning says that it might be related to software, but I've already reset it. Like, I did a soft reset by holding down the 2 buttons on the steering wheel, and it still shows up. So yeah, I just want to see if someone is available to come check it out, and maybe I'm not supposed to drive it, and I'm gonna go home and just park it till my appointment comes, or maybe they'll give me a loaner. I don't know. Sometimes they have loaners here, other Teslas, and maybe I can get a loaner. So we'll see what happens. And then also I gotta drop off the broken home charger, so, and they can dispose of it appropriately, properly, and stuff. So let's see what they say. Okay, I'm back home. I left the car. They took it because they said that they were not that busy. Well, it's not that they're not that busy, but they caught up. Unfortunately, they didn't have any loaners, so they offered Uber credits, and they gave me $100 Uber credits per day. But the advisor said that they may be able to figure it out by the end of the day. So hopefully I can get the car back by the end of the day and just take another Uber ride. But the Uber that took me home has a Toyota Sienna. We had a Toyota Sienna, 2013, and we got rid of it. I miss that car. And she had one of the newer ones, and just sitting in the back is so spacious. The vents are like plentiful, unlike the Y that we have, but it's very spacious. I also noticed that they had USB ports in the back. And they're both Type A and Type C. Come on, Tesla. and they're properly placed. They were placed on the side of the vehicle, out of the way. In the Model Y and the Model 3, the ports are like right there in the middle, behind the center console. And already my kid just broke one in Abby's car, in Abby's Model Y. He broke it off as it was plugged into the port. And so if it was out of the way, it would have been better. I think the third row on her Model Y, the USB ports are right below the seats, so it's out of the way. But in the second row, it's right behind the center console, and it's somewhat in the way as you're going in and out of the car. And these kids just whatever, you know. But it made me miss our Sienna riding in her car. But anyway, we will see what they will do. The advisor was not aware that they were supposed to take broken chargers, home chargers, but he'll figure it out, he says. And I also got to see our old friend over there that helped us get the Abby's 7-seater Y and our upcoming X. So he's there now in the service department. But we'll see. Hopefully we hear back soon. All right, I got the car back after a few hours only, so great. They actually are catching up to service stuff. And so they said it was a remote something module. I'll put it up on the screen the invoice and all that. So, but it's part of the warranty because it's still a fairly new car. So the airbag itself is not defective, but I guess the module that controls the lights or something, I don't know. But anyway, got the car back. I'm supercharging right now at a 250 kilowatt V3, and that's really it. I'm just hanging out. I got some boba, yeah. So they gave me Uber to and from. The guy that picked me up also had a Model 3, and he's like from far away, but he said that his last trip took him to my area. So that's pretty much it. I do have to go back. I just realized when I pulled over here to do some charging, I noticed one of the panels is not put in all the way. I can't believe I missed it. I checked the exterior and everything looks good, but the interior I didn't really look at. But they didn't cover or put the panel all the way in. So luckily I haven't gone all the way home yet, but I mean it's not too far. But we're finally getting some rain in California, much needed rain. So anyway, everything's all good. Got the car back within a few hours, and so that's about it. Yeah, cars aren't perfect, Teslas aren't perfect, but when I do have to go to the service center, they've been taking good care of me, so experience has been great. I mean, it does suck that I have to go. I mean, it's like a little over a week old car, but I don't mind it. It's fine. I mean, fortunately I have time to take it, and they do accommodate. So if they have loaners, they'll give you the loaner. If not, you know, they'll give you Uber vouchers, and it's like $100 a day. So, but that's about it. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you've had issues with your Teslas, how old it was, and if the service experience has been good. So far with me, the times that I have to use their service, it has been good. So everything's been good. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you.